Hello everyone. Now I will explain how the extension works. So we have three main functionalities. We have complete code, we have compare code to get the score for the students, and we have as well evaluate code according to some concepts specified by the professor. So this is the backend. It is running in a server in École Centrale de Lyon, and the front end as well is running in the same server. So the server is running as you can see, and now let's run our extension, which you can think about as a front end application. So here I type just the code. So the first functionality that we have is, for example, complete code. So I can ask the model to help me to complete code. So let's check that the Copilot is not working, so that we are sure that it's our application that is working. So as you can see, this code, the suggested code is from our application. And of course there is some errors because the model is not very big. So the model still makes a lot of errors because it's a very small model. It's just 1.3 billion parameter, which is extremely small. We can, for example, I don't know, we can do something like this. Complete. I'm asking for a suggestion, so I get a suggestion here. Okay, it does not make sense, but at least it's almost correct. So this is the first functionality that we can do, and then I can do save. The other functionalities we can do, of course, we can log out. So I'm logged up, and now I can do login. So to log in, I have to type my email address, example.com, and my password, and then the number of the exercise, the ID of the exercise on which I want to work. For example, the first exercise. Okay, great. So now what I can do, for example, evaluate code. Okay, when I type evaluate code, I will get the evaluation of the code according to the code specified by the professor. So this is the evaluation. And then after I finish, I can do basically just submit. And submit, the code will be compared with the reference code, which is the code of the professor, and then I will get the results as the score from 1 to 100, from 0 to 100. Here I'm getting a warning because it is the final submission, which means if I submit now, I cannot submit again. Okay, so I get this warning, yes, and then I get the score. Great. But as you can see here, this was your final attempt, which means I cannot do it again. Let's try. Submit again. Yes. Oh, you have already completed this exercise, which means we cannot submit again. So what if I finished one exercise? I can basically just go and change exercise. So this command here is basically means basically just change the exercise. Let's change the exercise, and I can change to do exercise 2, and as you can see, we have changed to exercise 2, and let's just check if it is working. Let's do just submission, and as you can see, submission works because I didn't submit this exercise. Let's try again. As you can see, I cannot submit again. Okay. The other thing, if I change to an exercise that does not exist, so we check in the database, and if the exercise does not exist, for example, let me type an exercise that I'm sure does not exist in my database. So here we get a problem. You cannot switch to this exercise because this exercise does not exist. So this is how the application works.